Hey, what's up you guys? This is Junior Trader, and in this video, well, we are taking a look at AMD stock, and is it about to start its explosive move to the upside? Well, that's what we'll take a look at in this video through the lens of technicals. Is this the bottom? Well, we'll talk about all that good stuff. So, let's jump right into it. Once I also let you know, none of this is any financial advice, only for education purposes, just sharing my opinion. Please do your own thing, okay? Now, AMD, after earnings, yes, we did fall, but we did find a good bounce right after that, a day after. And there was this very day that I mentioned that at 107 around, guys, there has lot of volume and the buying that has came at that level of 107 to 106, and you can see that through the volume as well that things are not dire on AMD though right away, but I mentioned that 112 will keep acting as a resistance, which we kept getting as a resistance day after day, right? But then we found a double bottom, and this is where actually, even though it doesn't matter to me, but this is where also insider also bought this very day on 7th of February, close to $107 area. All right, you can, if you wanna, you can check that out. Yeah, here we go. Guido picked up shares on February 7th at a price of 107.56 and 500,000 dollars worth of shares. Now they say a first ever AMD's insiders purchase since 2012. It's, don't take it as it is, because it's just that someone has bought as like just shares as it is, right? Usually these insiders have the options that they get from inside the company, and they usually keep converting those options and sell it. So like Lisa Su sold a lot of AMD back in this run-up that we had. All right, all these run-ups, Lisa Su sold a lot of her shares, and so even though insiders are not buying it like day after day, they still have ways to sell it because they have options that they can convert, and they have the options at a cheaper price. That's the whole deal, right? And not ordeal, it's the whole deal is what I'm saying. And so then so yes, it sounds good on paper that insider bought here, which is great. It's something beyond already the options that they get, but they just don't think that, oh, they can't sell, any insiders can't sell because they don't have. No, they have, and they don't have to buy externally. It's just the first time they're buying, or at least one insider is buying. But as I said, they already have options inside the company that they get as part of their contract, whatever their agreements are, but all the companies do it pretty much. And they can convert those options anytime when their vesting period is over, and depends on also what type of agreements they set up. But anyways, there are ways they can still sell, or whenever they want to sell, they can convert cheap options that they have at any higher price as well when the price is there. Anyways, went on a little bit of a tangent on the side note there, but yeah, let's get back to the price action. So anyways, so 107 area gave us that bounce and support, and thereafter also I have been saying that yes, so we had a support because 5th of February huge volume of buying came. Now we are on the hourly interval and we got that, and then thereafter, because this is a zone that is a demand zone due to a high volume and the buyers present here, and we got a rebound thereafter. And I gave you all these areas that, guys, yes, intraday rebound is what AMD is giving us, and it can keep doing that, and it has been doing it. Even last day it held on to that same reference trend line on the intraday that I have been saying, right? So intraday, we'll get to the overall section in just a second and levels to watch going in this coming week. Intraday structure is still holding bullish. All right, we'll revisit this chart in just a second, but first, or when I said this chart, I mean hourly interval. First I want to take you to the weekly interval as well. So weekly interval, guys, we are still in a downtrend. Okay, we still have lower highs technically, all right, and lower lows. We are also below 200 days moving average, all right. So it's not good. None of it is good. It's a good comeback, at least on the intraday so far. We definitely eventually needs to get above 200 days moving average to gain extra confirmation. But it all starts from intraday, and then a strength rolls over, weakness rolls over, whatever the case is. In this case, we are watching the strength. And so weekly interval is still in the downtrend. What about the daily interval? Daily interval, I would argue that it's showing good price action. Strength is rolling over from intraday levels onto the overall structure, or on the daily interval structure. However, I still see this as a rebound. Yes, we have regained above $112. That's the area I wanted to see it close above. So the reason, so weekly interval is still bearish. Intraday, we are bullish. Daily interval, I'm like stuck in the middle, right? I'm like, why? Guys, it's not bearish daily interval because we have regained above the structural resistance. That's why $112 is what I have been saying. 112 and technically 70 cents area. All right. And however, there is this, we are below 20 days moving average still. We are still seeing that those sell-off wicks in the supply zone. This tells me that there is a lot of sellers still present over here. All right. So on daily interval, we are right in the middle. We are 50-50 bulls and the bears. So let's get back to the hourly interval. Where are the areas of concern, and what can keep intraday bullish? Now, we have though regained 200 hours moving average as well on intraday. We are in the bullish structure intraday as well. We are seeing though a supply zone constantly, even the last day. So let's get to the 5 minutes interval. Even the very last day, so two days ago, we had a sell-off. Like AMD tested 114 and just gave up. Intraday, yes, then eventually on the hourly interval, it held that trend line. We came back up. Then the very last day, the same area of the significant level marked by my tools, we gave up straight away, right? The good thing is that though we still found a support at that reference line and we came back up. All right, all that good stuff. So yes, we are coming back up slowly and slowly. All right, so it's still holding that intraday trend, but what I want to show you is that 114 is still acting as a huge supply zone. And that's one of the leading reasons that makes me say we are 50-50 on the daily interval. We are stuck in the middle between bulls and the bears because I'm not seeing a strong close above the resistance level that we have regained above. So because there are so many sellers present, that's why we are seeing this supply zone constantly selling it off. But the good thing is that at the same time, buyers are constantly bringing it up, and this is a discovery phase. Usually what happens is that when we see such sell-offs and random like drastic sell-offs, it's a discovery phase. It's revealing us where are the more new sellers present. But at the same time, the good thing is that buyers are holding the trend, which tells me that buyers are absorbing the supply and they are happy to absorb the supply. Now, that's why daily interval right now is 50-50, guys, because there is definitely sell-off pressure still. But buyers are absorbing the sellers, which keeps intraday still bullish. Now, it all comes down to Tuesday. Monday market is off. It all comes down to Tuesday that now we are getting to the intraday level, like what to watch on Tuesday. And that is definitely we want to hold this reference trend line. 108 and 12 and 75 cents is very important for us to hold above it on Tuesday. If we lose it, this would be then last line of defense, that is 111 and 84 cents. Because if we lose that as well, guys, then we are not stuck 50% on the daily interval like in the middle. It's then bearish for sure. Again, intraday bearish, daily interval bearish, weekly interval already bearish. So that's the problem. So the level and area that we need to hold to continue in this intraday uptrend is between 111.85 cents to 112.70 cents. We need to stay above it. on Tuesday and close above it. Now at this point, I want to see it take out 114 and 43 cents. That's going to give extra confirmation. That will start to roll over more strength on the bullish side for the daily interval. So strength is only on intraday right now, but it's a good strength. Eventually, it's slowly and slowly rolling over. And yes, as we continue to regain 20 days moving average levels above, consolidate here, stabilize, that's good enough for us to mark it as the bottom. But AMD will need to regain above these on the daily interval, 20 days moving average, and stay bullish on the intraday, and on the weekly interval get also above 200 weeks moving average, close the week above this as well. That's where that's when it's like, okay, we are across the board getting full on strength, full 70% and 80% bullish, right? Right now, where I stand is we are right in the middle, guys. We are right in the middle. There is still weight on the bearish side that's dragging still the price action down, like from the weekly interval. We still have some sellers, as I showed you, on the hourly interval through the discovery phase that has exposed more or has revealed more sellers. So buyers are slowly and slowly taking them out through buying process and holding that trend. But it all comes down to this very level of 111 and 85 cents and and 112 and 70 cents. This zone, we need to stay above it. And definitely as we get above 114, 115 with 20 days moving average, all of that, well, it's a start. That's when it's the start. It's about about to happen. Pretty much we are waiting for about to happen, right? So, well, now take it as for what it is. If you have this swing short position running, I would suggest keep taking partial profits. It's already rebounding, so you should be taking more profits, and you can reload if it breaks below 111 and 80 cents area. So because it's then going to continue more on the short side. And if you are a bull and you are watching for bullish, it's a good start for you already intraday, as I have been saying from the many last videos that we are already bullish and we are still intraday bullish. And that strength is slowly and slowly rolling over onto the daily interval as well, right? But we still have some more work to do, or the AMD price action needs to still do some more work to gain full on bullishness. Right now, it's right in the middle. It's stuck right in the middle. All right. One time frame still has bullish strength, but that strength has to still roll over slowly and slowly, which on the daily we are already seeing it, but it has to still roll over more on the higher time frames to give us more and more confirmation. So, well, that's all what I have for you guys in this video for AMD, guys, and I'll see you in my next videos. Take care. Bye.